are back in the kitchen. I'm trying to figure out the best way to film this, and it's not going so great. But we're back in the kitchen making a noodle recipe for Noodle November that Tony from Kettle Kitchen so graciously invited us to be a part of. And we thank you for that. But today we are making a Olive Garden inspired chicken tortellini bake. You don't have to bake it if you don't want to, but you can, and it's very good on a cool winter's night or semi-winter. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into this recipe. I have my chicken marinating in the refrigerator, and all I did with that was use some Italian seasoning and garlic and some oil. So that's marinating, and I'm going ahead and get it in the oven to bake because we're gonna use grilled chicken. It's a little bit healthier for you. And with the amount of cream and cheese in this recipe, we need all the healthy options we can get. These have been marinating for a little bit. You can also marinate them in an Italian dressing packet with just a little bit of oil or you use your own seasonings that you like to. Use. All right. Get these popped in the toaster oven. Okay, we got our chicken in the toaster oven back there, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the cream and the milk in my pot here. It says we'll just do, it's just one, we'll do a pretty good serving here. Let's do like a cup and a half. I'll tell you right now that I don't measure anything. If I go to a restaurant and I like something, I try to eat it very slowly and then come home and figure it out how to make it or whatever and see if that tastes better. So, this is a really creamy, like Alfredo base, and milk and heavy cream and cheese goes into that. I don't have any heavy cream. I've been making a lot of cheese here lately. I'll show you that in a little bit. And so we have to make our own heavy cream. Okay, let's see, it will melt. This is my homemade butter too. Go ahead and put that in there. And melt this. While we're doing this, we probably need to get our tortellini going. Okay, now you see our buttery milk, because we didn't have any heavy cream. That's okay. So now we are going to add our Parmesan and Asiago cheese, and this is about half a cup of each, I think. And I'm gonna add these just both in there. And you're gonna stir it until it melts. You want the cheese flavor and the cheesiness of it, but not to where it is like gooping cheese. Like really stringy. Does that make sense? I think I'm going to add some pepper. And not too much. So you're just wanting that cheese to melt. I guess I'll use some minced garlic. Just a bit. Because all the other flavors has garlic in it too. This is the point where I always usually add more cheese. And it never needs it because it gets too thick if you add too much cheese. Because we are going to put it in the oven and do a bake with it too. I'm gonna go check. Our chicken is doing good. I'm gonna put it in there just for a few more minutes after I turn it. Our grilled chicken. Oh, smells so good. And this is going to help flavor the cheese sauce also. Oh yes, that's thickening up nicely. So you don't need to add the roux or do the flour or anything, because like I said, we're gonna bake it for a bit also. And just when the cheese is melted, you can take it off the burner. I think we're pretty good. I'm gonna put it in the back and get our water up front here for our tortellini. With the tortellini noodles, we're gonna cook them like it says on the package, but 2 minutes less. That's it. That's simple. Okay, now we got our chicken is done. Our Alfredo sauce is done. And our tortellinis are almost done. Next thing we're gonna do is put the tortellinis in here, the sauce, the chicken. I have some fresh mozzarella that I just made, and I may top it up with that, but I am definitely going to add some Italian style breadcrumbs. I do not bake it like this at Olive Garden, but the recipe that I found for the copycat that I kind of follow, they do it and it's not bad. It helps thicken up that sauce, helps keep it warm, because a lot of times I'm trying to figure out how to keep a supper warm while I'm waiting for everybody else to come in to eat. So we're going to put this together. We're going to pop it in the oven for about, I don't know, 30 minutes. We'll see what it looks like. Bring it out and it's time to eat. Okay. Yes, there's dishes in my sink because yes, I'm cooking, so that's okay. Tortellinis are done. And let's go ahead and drain these. Cut these up a little bit. Okay. smell that garlic. I tend to use more garlic than an average person too. But that's okay. And we're just gonna pour this on there. Oh no, I might have made too much. Oh. Yeah. I got a mess, y'all. Pan is not as big as I thought it was. I thought I had a lot less ingredients in this. Oh my. So we're gonna add our breadcrumbs if we can. Hopefully that helps keep it right there. We're not gonna add the mozzarella because we're already full and I've made a mess and we're overflowing, and I still have a little bit left of the sauce. So if this thickens up and is too dry, depending on how long I leave it in the toaster oven, then we may have to add that in it. So that's okay. So are we dripping? Oh, yep, we are. Okay, on the way to the toaster oven. I'm glad it's open. Don't drip, don't drip, don't drip, don't drip, don't drip, don't drip. Look at this mess. Oh man, that sucks because I really love Osceola cheese and I hate to waste any of it. Go ahead and clean up this mess because I hate a mess. Okay. We're not using mozzarella. Don't need that. We have our runneth over pasta dish in there. And we're gonna go ahead and bake it. We're just gonna bake it 375 for 10 minutes because it's already preset. Okay. Okay, our timer just went off. Oh, sorry. Had to do the nightly check on the calves. And let me get our supper. Look how good that looks, even if there's a shadow on it, even if I did spill it and overflow it. So I'm gonna serve some up. I hope you try this Osceola cheese tortellini, Olive Garden inspired. So I hope you try it. Oh yeah. Chicken. Oh yeah. All right. Y'all have a great night and enjoy all the other great collaborators out there doing a Noodle November recipe. There's a bunch of them. And there's also going to be a giveaway. Y'all have a great day and y'all come back.